Buck Williams is a fictional character, right? He only exists in the Left Behind books and in the movies. But behind Buck is a real-life actor who happens to be a genuine follower of Jesus Christ. We have a few things in common. Buck has a deep concern for those who are left behind. And I, too, am horrified at the thought that there are people who have not experienced God's forgiveness through faith in Christ. What's just as upsetting is that many Christians don't even share their faith. And I was one of them. I was afraid of saying the wrong thing or afraid of losing a relationship. But that all changed when I heard a teaching that revolutionized my life. It deepened my love for the cross. It shattered my lukewarm concern for the lost. And it put tools in my hands that gave me courage to begin sharing my faith. It even inspired me to start a television program and a ministry called The Way of the Master with my friend and author, Ray Comfort. I want to put this teaching in your hands right now. So will you get out a pen and paper and write this down? wayofthemaster.com. That's my ministry website. Will you go there today and let me teach you how to share your faith and do what you perhaps have never done before? wayofthemaster.com. Now hang on, because what you're about to see, if you get a grip of it, will radically change your life. Thanks for watching, and God bless you.
Who do you know who isn't saved? What are you going to do about it? The Way of the Master, the award-winning television series, unique, fascinating, challenging, teaching Christians how to share their faith simply, effectively, biblically, the way Jesus did. It's reality TV at a new level, with real people in real life, talking about the only issue that really matters, sharing the gospel with Jews, Muslims, atheists, intellectuals, family members, and everyday people everywhere.
And I've already been thinking deeply about this kind of thing, you know, before you even came along on the scene.
Well, we prayed for you tonight before we even knew you. We just prayed before that God would bring in our path people that He was preparing. And so,
I think then our meeting has probably been fate.
Yeah, God's hand.
Yeah.
Kirk Cameron, Ray Comfort, The Way of the Master. This award-winning television series is now available as a study course.
Thank you for taking the Way of the Master basic training course. I'm Kirk Cameron.
And I'm Ray Comfort.
Another word for evangelism is love. Love in action. And the fact that you're here shows that you're a loving person and that you have a concern for those around you who do not know the Lord. You care about them and where they spend eternity. And the thought that anyone could spend eternity in hell should horrify even the most hard-hearted of us. So, thank you for being here, and God bless you for your obedience.
Each of us is caught up in the busyness of everyday life. And evangelism tends to be low on our priority list. But we're going to look at something that will bring our priorities into perspective. It's an episode from our television program called The Firefighter.
An experienced firefighter was recently charged with grave neglect of duty. Prosecutors maintained that he had abandoned his responsibility when he failed to release rescue equipment. This resulted in the needless and tragic deaths of a family of 5. Eyewitnesses were sickened when they discovered that the reason the firefighter remained locked in the emergency vehicle was simply because he was testing a new high-tech CD player, which he maintained he had bought as a gift for the fire chief. The fire chief immediately distanced himself from the defendant, and he dishonorably discharged him from the department. In a prepared statement, the chief said, quote, "There are no words to describe such a betrayal of those he was sworn to protect." The lead prosecuting attorney argued that for more than 3 minutes after arriving on the scene, the firefighter wore earphones and listened to a CD while a family of 5 was screaming to be rescued from the 6th floor of a burning building. Horrified onlookers related that as flames licked her clothing, a mother cried out in terror and fell to her death while still clutching an infant in her arms. Other witnesses said that the father was clutching 2 terrified children as he was engulfed by the massive flames. This terrifying drama took place in full view of the firefighter as he remained seated in the vehicle listening to the CD. The defense pleaded no contest, but added that the defendant went to great personal sacrifice to purchase the expensive gift for the chief and hoped that the judge would take that into consideration as he passed sentence. What do you think is a fitting punishment for this serious crime? 2 years in prison? 20 years? A life sentence? Capital punishment? You be the judge. Please choose an answer because we're going to tell you more about this story later in the program.